Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to remove the downlighters. I'm going to put two new ones in and remove these ones. A few months ago I'd done the one on the right and I had really bad problems trying to get it out, and then I was worrying about breaking the plastic. Like, this is on my front door canopy, but I was all over the internet trying to find an easy way of getting them out and I couldn't seem to find one. So what I'm going to do is do my own video today. The one on the left is gone, but what I'm going to do is change the middle one as well while I've got the electric off. I just want to make it clear that I'm not an electrician and I have switched all the electric off to the house while I change these two on the left hand side. I'm using the LAP IP65 downlighters, which is exactly the same as what's already in the canopy. They do come with the instructions. With these downlighters, where the sticker is for the IP65, the springs are on the side, because the first time I was trying to take one of these out I couldn't tell where the springs was. You can pull them down a bit but not much, so it helps if you know where about these springs are. So on these downlighters, I don't know if they're all the same, where the sticker is either side, that's where your springs are. Now I am going to film me taking one of them out, but what you need to do when you're pulling out the ceiling, like, it will pull down a little bit, but then you need to try and get your fingers in to these to try and push them up, but like, they are really stiff, so you need to just be careful with your fingers. And then it helps when you've pulled it out the ceiling a little bit to put on a little bit of a twist, and it seems to come out a little bit easier. But you do have to be careful because it's very easy to damage the outer area. Like, I'm taking these out of plastic and I do worry that I'm going to end up cracking the plastic. You just have to take your time doing them. But what I'm going to do now is film myself taking one of them out. I won't speed the video up, and then you can see, like, it will take me a little bit of time to get it out. I'm just hoping, because I've done one before, it's just a little bit easier this time. So what I'm doing first, I'm just going to pull it down away from the canopy a bit, and then I'm just trying to get my fingers in at the side. So I can see the spring, but then it's trying to get it out, and then you're just worrying that you're going to break the plastic. Again, I'm just trying to be really careful so I don't break the plastic. There you go. Just brought you higher up so you can see. So there's the springs either side. When that light is in properly, these springs fold flat, so they're like across these sides, and then trying to push them up to get it out, that's what's awkward. And then what I do is just check where the wires are on this one, and then I just put them back in exactly the same place when I put the new one up. Then to take the wires out, all you want to do is where these two little plastic things are, you just need to push them in and then this bit will come off. So to get these two clips off, like I was showing up there then, just push these two clips in and then that removes them, and then you can get to the wiring inside. Now to detach the light from the wire, what you want to do, these little buttons, if you just push them down, they are a little bit awkward. If you just push it down and then it'll bring the wire out. To put the wire back in, again you need to push the button down first, push the wire in, and then that's fitted. And just remember to put these caps back on before you fit the light back in. This is a lot easier to do if you're using two hands. There you go, so there's the caps back on. Now just need to get it back in, which is normally a bit easier, but again you just want to take your time so you don't damage anything. Again, you can find it might help if you put it in a little bit of an angle. There we go, that's it. What I've got to do now is this middle one. This one is working, but this one only went a few months ago and then this one went, so I'm just going to do this one while I've got all the electric off and I'm up here, and then they're all done then. And again, just make sure you push these little buttons in to get the wires out. It's marked out with the live and neutral on them clearly so you know where to put them. As you can see, the buttons can just be a bit fiddly to push in, but just try pulling the wires out again just to make sure they're secure. Again, remember just to put the covers back on. That's the covers back on. So again, push the springs upwards first, which is awkward to do. And you just have to wriggle with it a bit. Again, just take it easy when you're putting it in. So now they're all in, so hopefully the easy bit now, I'll go and switch the electric back on and try the switch.